Hello and a very warm welcome to Grow English Mastery. My name is Scarlett, and I am so excited for our topic today. In the world of technology, there are product launches and then there are Apple events. For decades, this one company has managed to turn the announcement of a new gadget into a global cultural moment watched by hundreds of millions of people. And as I speak to you now, in the middle of July 2025, the tech world is buzzing with anticipation. Because in just a couple of months, in September, Apple is expected to take the stage once again to reveal its latest creation, the iPhone 17. But what is Apple's secret? How do they consistently generate so much excitement, so much hype for their products? What is their magic formula? Today, we are going to decode Apple's secret formula for success. We will take a journey through their most iconic product launches in history to understand how they changed the world, not just with technology, but with storytelling. And by understanding the past, we will look to the future and preview what makes the upcoming iPhone 17 launch one of the most anticipated events of the year. Our learning goals for today are to explore this masterclass in innovation and marketing. First, we will understand Apple's history of revolutionary product launches. Second, we will learn 10 essential vocabulary words that are key to understanding the world of tech and design. Third, we will master 2 important grammar points for describing products and speculating about the future, using superlative adjectives and using future tenses for prediction. And finally, you'll get some great tips on how to use this language yourself. This is a lesson about technology, design, and the art of a perfect presentation. Let's get started. Part 1. The Foundation, the Macintosh, 1984. To understand Apple's formula, we have to go back to its co-founder, the legendary Steve Jobs. In 1984, the world of personal computers was dominated by IBM. Computers were complicated, text-based machines for businesses. Apple wanted to change that. They were about to launch a new computer called the Macintosh, the first mass-market computer with a graphical user interface, meaning you could click on pictures or icons with a mouse. But how did they introduce it? They didn't just issue a press release. They created a moment. They aired a now famous television commercial during the Super Bowl, America's biggest sporting event. The ad, titled 1984, was directed by Ridley Scott, the famous Hollywood director. It showed a dystopian, conformist world being smashed by a rebellious heroine. The message was clear: Apple was here to fight conformity and empower the individual. Then, at the launch event, Steve Jobs, a brilliant showman, walked on stage. He pulled the Macintosh out of a bag, plugged it in, and let the computer speak for itself. It was an act of pure marketing genius. He wasn't just selling a computer, he was selling a revolution, an idea about a different future. This event established the core of Apple's formula, a visionary product, presented through powerful storytelling. Part 2. The Comeback, the iMac, 1998. By the late 1990s, Apple was near bankruptcy. Steve Jobs, who had been fired from the company he co-founded, made a triumphant return. The company needed a hit product to survive. That product was the iMac G3. At that time, all computers were boring, beige boxes. The iMac was the complete opposite. It came in a stunning, colorful, all-in-one design. At the launch event, Jobs famously said, "The back of our computer looks better than the front of anyone else's." He focused on design, simplicity, and ease of use. The I in iMac stood for Internet, as it was designed to get people online easily. The iMac was a massive success and saved Apple. It taught the world another part of Apple's secret formula. Design is not just about how it looks, but about how it works. Beauty and simplicity matter. Part 3. The Music Revolution. The iPod, 2001. In 2001, the music industry was a mess. People were illegally downloading music, and buying CDs was becoming inconvenient. Apple saw an opportunity. They created the iPod. At the launch event, Steve Jobs didn't focus on the gigabytes of storage or the technical specifications. He focused on a single, powerful benefit. He held up the small, white device and said it was 0 songs in your pocket. That one phrase changed everything. It was simple, easy to understand, and it perfectly described the revolutionary benefit of the iPod. It wasn't about the technology. It was about what the technology could do for you. This became another key part of the formula. Focus on the user benefit, not the features. Part 4. The One More Thing. Moment, the iPhone, 2007. This brings us to the most legendary product launch of all time, the first iPhone in 2007. By this time, Apple events had become major spectacles. Steve Jobs walked on stage and began his presentation. He said, "Today we are going to introduce 3 revolutionary products." He said the first was a widescreen iPod with touch controls, the second was a revolutionary mobile phone, and the third was a breakthrough internet communications device. An iPod, a phone, an internet device. He repeated these 3 things several times, building the anticipation in the audience. Then, he delivered the iconic line, "Are you getting it? These are not 3 separate devices, this is one device, and we are calling it iPhone." The crowd went wild. It was a masterclass in presentation. He then famously used a recurring phrase in his keynotes. After he seemed to have finished, he would say, "Oh, and one more thing." This was his signature move to reveal a surprise extra feature or product. The iPhone was the ultimate game changer. It completely redefined the mobile phone and, in many ways, created the modern world of apps and mobile internet that we live in today. Its launch cemented Apple's formula for success: brilliant storytelling, focusing on user benefits, and building an incredible sense of drama and anticipation. Part 5. The iPhone 17 Preview. What can we expect? This incredible history of game-changing launches is why the world is so excited for the upcoming iPhone 17 event this September. So, what can we expect? It's important to state that, as of now, nothing is officially confirmed by Apple. The company is famous for its secrecy. However, based on industry trends, patents that Apple has filed, and rumors from tech analysts, we can speculate on the kinds of innovations Apple might be working on. First, artificial intelligence. AI is the biggest trend in technology right now. Many analysts expect the iPhone 17 to feature Apple's most advanced AI yet, deeply integrated into the operating system. This could mean a much smarter Siri, proactive assistance that anticipates your needs, and powerful AI tools for photo and video editing built right into the phone. Second, camera technology. The camera is one of the most important features of any smartphone. The race for the best camera is constant. We might see new hardware, like improved sensors or lenses. But the real revolution is in computational photography, using AI to process images to make them look better than what a traditional camera could capture. Expect Apple to push this technology further. Third, design and materials. Apple is always experimenting with new materials to make the iPhone lighter, stronger, and more durable. There are rumors of new titanium alloys or other advanced materials that could change the look and feel of the device. Fourth, battery life. This is always a key area of focus. We could see a more efficient chip or new battery chemistry that allows the iPhone 17 to last even longer on a single charge. Again, these are just speculations. The real magic of an Apple event is the surprise. But this is the conversation happening in the tech world right now, and it's what's building the enormous hype for the September keynote. Now, let's learn some key vocabulary from the world of Apple and technology. 1. Keynote noun. The main speech or presentation at a large event. Spelling: Keynote. Example 1. The world is waiting for Apple's September keynote. Example 2. The CEO will deliver the keynote address at the conference. 2. Innovation noun. The use of a new idea, method, or invention. Spelling: Innovation. Example 1. Apple is famous for its design and product innovation. Example 2. The company encourages a culture of innovation. 3. Launch noun. An event to celebrate or introduce a new product. Spelling: Launch. Example 1. The iPhone 17 launch is expected to happen in September. Example 2. They are planning a big party for the product launch. Verb form: to launch. 4. Revolutionary, adjective, involving or causing a complete or dramatic change. Spelling: Revolutionary. Example 1. Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone as 3 revolutionary products in one. Example 2. The discovery of penicillin was a revolutionary moment in medicine. 5. User interface, UI, noun phrase. The way a person interacts with a computer or device, including the screen, menus, and icons. Spelling: UI. Example 1. The Macintosh was famous for its graphical user interface. Example 2. A good UI should be simple and intuitive. 6. Ecosystem noun. In technology, an ecosystem is a network of interconnected devices and software from one company that work together seamlessly. Spelling: Ecosystem. Example 1. Apple has a very strong ecosystem of products like the iPhone, Mac, and Apple Watch. Example 2. Once you are in their ecosystem, it is hard to leave. 7. Game changer noun. A new idea or product that completely changes the way a situation or activity is done. Spelling: Gamechanger. Example 1. The first iPhone was a true game changer for the mobile phone industry. Example 2. The new technology is expected to be a game changer for cancer treatment. 8. Sleek, adjective, having a smooth, elegant, and stylish shape. Spelling, S-L-E-K. Example 1. Apple products are known for their sleek and minimalist design. Example 2. She drives a sleek, black sports car. 9. Intuitive adjective. Easy to use or understand, without needing instruction. Spelling, I-N-T-U-I-T-I-V-E. Example 1. The goal was to create a user interface that was completely intuitive. Example 2. The new software has a very intuitive design. 10. One more thing. Idiomatic phrase. A famous phrase used by Steve Jobs at the end of his presentations to reveal a final surprise product. Spelling, O-N-E-M-O-R-E-T-H-I-N-G. Example 1. The audience always got excited when he said, "One more thing." Example 2. It has become a legendary phrase in the history of technology. Now let's look at the grammar we need to talk about Apple's products and its future. Our first grammar point is using superlative adjectives. Superlatives are used to describe something as being at the highest level or degree. We use them constantly when talking about Apple because the company always aims to be the best. The structure for short adjectives is the plus adjective est. The structure for long adjectives is the plus most plus adjective. Examples. Apple aims to make the best products in the world. The iPhone is their most successful product of all time. The MacBook Air was the world's thinnest laptop when it was launched. The Macintosh launch is considered one of the most famous commercials ever. Our second grammar point is using future tenses for speculation. When we talk about the iPhone 17, we cannot state facts. We have to speculate. We use modal verbs like will, may, could, and phrases like is expected to. Will likely or will probably is used for a strong prediction. Example. Apple will likely hold the event in September. May and could are used for possibilities. Example. The new phone may have a better camera. Example. It could feature a new design. Is expected to is a great passive phrase for reporting common beliefs or rumors. Example. The iPhone 17 is expected to have a faster chip. Example. The new software is expected to be announced at the same event. Using this language allows you to talk about the future without making false promises. To finish our lesson, I want to share the inspirational story of the man behind Apple's formula, Steve Jobs. His life story is a powerful lesson in resilience, vision, and the pursuit of perfection. Steve Jobs, along with Steve Wozniak, started Apple in his parents' garage in 1976. They built the company into a major player in the new personal computer industry. But as the company grew, Jobs, who was known for being brilliant but also very difficult and demanding, clashed with the company's board of directors. In 1985, in a shocking turn of events, he was fired from the very company he had created. This would be the end of the story for most people. But for Steve Jobs, it was a new beginning. He later said that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have happened to him. It forced him to be creative again. More famously, he bought a small computer graphics company that would later become Pixar Animation Studios, the company that created beloved movies like Toy Story and Finding Nemo. Meanwhile, the company he had left behind, Apple, was struggling badly. By 1997, it was near bankruptcy. In a desperate move, Apple bought Jobs' company, Next, and brought him back as CEO. His return marked the beginning of the greatest comeback in corporate history. He immediately simplified the product line, focused on beautiful design, and over the next 14 years, he led the company to launch a string of revolutionary products: the iMac, the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad. He transformed Apple from a failing computer company into the most valuable and influential company in the world. His story is a powerful testament to the idea that failure is not the end. It is often a necessary step on the path to great success. His passion for perfection and his incredible vision continue to inspire people all over the world. We have explored the incredible story of Apple's innovation today. Let's summarize our key takeaways. First, we learned about Apple's secret formula for successful product launches, from the Macintosh to the iPhone, which combines revolutionary products with powerful storytelling. Second, we looked ahead to the upcoming iPhone 17 launch and learned how to speculate about future technology. Third, we learned 10 essential vocabulary words for the world of tech, including keynote, innovation, ecosystem, and game changer. Fourth, we mastered 2 key grammar points, using superlative adjectives to describe the best products and using future tenses to speculate. In a few months, the world will be watching as Apple takes the stage again. We don't know what they will announce, but we know it will be presented with a sense of history, drama, and perfection. Now, you have the language and the context to be a part of that global conversation. Thank you so much for your focus and for joining me today at Grow English Mastery. Learning about these iconic companies and their stories is a fantastic way to improve your English. Please let us know in the comments, what is your favorite Apple product and why? And please, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more lessons that make sense of our world. Keep learning, stay curious, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson. Goodbye for now.